So far below them in intelligence that it would be like.
Elon Musk has vowed to disclose why Twitter hid the Hunter Biden laptop story. Musk promised to offer explanations for the disputed choice made by the platform after a user on Twitter requested them. Why did Twitter conceal this information? And, is there a large cover-up to the story that media outlets are letting out? Welcome to the Tesla News Hangout. Today, we will discuss why Twitter suppressed Hunter Biden's laptop story ahead of the 2020 presidential election and how the information on the laptop was made public. Elon Musk purchased Twitter just 1 month ago. He asserted that there must be total openness to comprehend why Twitter censored the bombshell news concerning the son of former Vice President Joe Biden in the weeks leading up to the election in 2020. The business mogul has been teasing the public with the publication of the private data for many days, stating that the public deserves to know what transpired. He has vowed to make Twitter a bastion for people's right to express themselves freely. On Monday, he tweeted, "If free speech is gone even in America, dictatorship is all that lies ahead." In addition, he warned that the full records will soon be disclosed on Twitter itself. Musk had already made his views known on the Post versus Twitter event in April before he took over the firm for $44 billion. He referred to the action taken by the platform as obviously horribly reckless. Elon Musk now asserts that Twitter made up an excuse to censor news regarding the Hunter Biden laptop scandal in the run-up to the presidential election in 2020. Insider communications that Twitter CEO Elon Musk revealed recently show that Twitter's controversial decision to conceal the Hunter Biden laptop story in the run-up to the 2020 election was just freelanced. After the October 2020 Hunter Biden scandal broke, there was a lot of turmoil and uncertainty within Twitter's ranks. Behind Jack Dorsey's back, a few high-level executives labeled the information as hacked content, even though there was no evidence to support their claim. Musk tweeted a link to an account belonging to independent journalist Matt Taibbi. Taibbi had posted what appeared to be censored correspondence between Twitter workers and shed light on Twitter's questionable decision to filter content. According to Taibbi, the decision to delete the information from the post was made in the upper echelons of the organization, but Dorsey was in no way involved in the process. The emails demonstrate just how much was done without the knowledge of CEO Jack Dorsey, and how long it took for the issue to get solved, as one former employee put it, even after Dorsey took action to resolve the problem. Vijaya Gadde, previously the head of legal, policy, and trust at Twitter, may have played a significant role in the decision to censor the information if what Taibbi claims were accurate. The publication of damning emails and statements made by former employees of Twitter demonstrated that everyone knew the social media business was toasted when it attempted to suppress revelations from the Post regarding Hunter Biden's infamous laptop. According to Taibbi, the firm's explanation for the drastic censorship step was that the story broke the company's policy regarding hacked content. However, this justification has been questioned by multiple insiders at the company. Even though several Twitter sources reportedly told Taibbi that they remembered hearing about a general warning from federal law enforcement in the summer of 2022 about foreign hacking, there has been no evidence found regarding the government's involvement in the Post story on Hunter Biden's laptop. The excuse that someone had hacked the system was only plausible for a few hours until everyone saw through it. However, nobody had the guts to rectify it, as a former employee stated. The decision left many at the top levels of management very perplexed. An employee in communications appears to have voiced their bewilderment at the policy rationale for classifying the video as harmful in what seems to be an internal email sent to other employees. In another message, former Twitter Vice President of Global Communications Brandon Borman asked, "Can we genuinely state that this is part of the policy?" According to former Twitter Deputy General Counsel Jim Baker, it is reasonable to deduce that the files were hacked, and as a result, caution was warranted. According to Taibbi, Facebook also took exceptional attempts to suppress the piece about the Post's Hunter Biden laptop by removing links to the exposé that were shared by users and warning that it could be unsafe. Twitter, on the other hand, used measures that are only used in severe instances, such as preventing the spread of child pornography, to halt the spread of the news by preventing users from sending links to the article to each other through direct message. Just a few weeks left until the 2020 election, Twitter deleted the account of a former White House press secretary named Kayleigh McEnany because the platform was restricting news stories. After the public policy executive at Twitter, Caroline Strom, reported the incident to Twitter's trust and safety teams, they informed her that McEnany had violated the company's rules regarding hacked content. The Washington Post and the New York Times were the only major newspapers to authenticate the laptop's contents, and they did so 18 months after the Washington Post's initial article. It is also not a coincidence that the media outlets and internet companies that have been gushing over the Russian war have paid little attention to the matter involving Joe Biden. In the same way, their animosity for Trump drove them to push the Russia conspiracy theory far beyond its credibility. Their dedication to a Biden victory overrode their proclaimed responsibility to follow the news without preference or bias. The Times was even awarded the Pulitzer Prize for its coverage of the Russia story, for instance, which turned out to be a dirty trick hatched by Hillary Clinton and weaponized by the Obama-Biden administration. This scoop was so amazing that it may have been the impetus for a novel written by Yves Lenoir. However, the Times has never issued an apology for its error about Russia, nor has it permitted its reporters to research and report on the true role that Clinton and the Obama-Biden administration had in the matter. It has also not shown any interest in uncovering the full breadth of the foreign entanglements that the Biden family has, nor has it shown any interest in determining whether or not the President of the United States has been compromised by secret deals. Even though he was a former naval captain and the chief executive officer of Biden's joint venture with a Chinese multinational company, Joe was the big person, set to gain a concealed 10% share in the enterprise. However, this information has failed to pique anyone's interest in the matter. The FBI has possessed Hunter Biden's laptop for the past 2 years. If there have been any leaks about the investigation, where have they been stored? Where do the reporters dive into the story to find out what's going on? The repercussions of the Biden family relationship are astounding, and there's a chance they may be devastating. It is unthinkable even to consider the possibility that the president is not free to protect America's interests because Chinese communists know all the facts of his entanglements and may reveal them if provoked. This is especially true because China is emerging as America's most powerful and determined adversary. There is more evidence suggesting that China has compromised Biden than there was evidence suggesting Russia had compromised Trump. Even though the inquiry into Clinton's allegations of conspiracy turned out to be useless in the end, it nevertheless managed to dominate the news cycle for nearly 3 years. Now, where did the laptop come from? The New York Post published a story on the laptop's contents just a little over 2 weeks before the contentious presidential election of 2020. The contents claimed that Joe Biden had used his position as vice president in the Obama administration to benefit Burisma, a Ukrainian energy company, while his son Hunter Biden sat on its board of directors. The laptop contents were made available to the Post by Rudy Giuliani, who served as Trump's personal attorney at the time. Giuliani did this to assist Trump with his re-election campaign. The question is, where did Giuliani obtain the laptop in the first place? Hunter Biden is said to have taken a water-damaged MacBook Pro to a repair facility in Delaware in April of 2019. It was never picked up later, and he did not pay for the repairs. As a consequence of this, it fulfilled the requirements of the legal definition of abandoned property, and as a consequence, the facility was permitted to retain it. Later, Giuliani's attorney, Robert Costello, stated to Snopes in the year 2020 that a source had given him a copy of the hard drive from the laptop with the aim that it be given to Giuliani and made public. The FBI seized the disk in December 2019 after being served with a subpoena. However, this did not happen before Mac Isaac made a copy of the disk. And that's how the information came to light. Do you think there is another agenda behind Musk's release of the full records besides openness? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel Tesla News Hangout, where we talk about Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX. While you're at it, hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos, as more exciting ones like this are on the way. I'll see you in the next one.
This was affecting our ability to hire people. It was affecting our ability to sell cars.